Hello every single buddy. Today I figured I'd show you how to go about extracting the wolf file type, the .wolf file type as it were. And so yeah, recently I've been working on this Sprites resource project where, I've been trying to extract this very obscure, very strange Japanese game. And the Japanese game is from RPG Maker. And so after doing a little bit of research, a little bit of digging, I figured out that it's actually the .wolf file type is from a Japanese version of RPG Maker. And so yeah, threw me a few loops a few times, trying to figure out how to get into it, and eventually I did figure it out, and that's exactly what we're going to be discussing today. And so yeah, with all that being said, with all that backstory and lore out of the way, I guess we'll get into it. And so the first thing you want to do is, usually what I do is I'd jump straight into the program and just say, hey, it's in the description. But unfortunately, with this site that I'm going to link you to today, which will still be in the description, it's kind of a little bit buggy, it's a little bit broken. And so what will happen is, if you go to the site and you try to download the utility, the program that we're going to be using to extract the files from, what will happen is that it will just not do it. And the reason is because, like I said, the website's a little bit broken. And so yeah, a few people in the comments had like troubles with this, and they're like, oh no, doesn't work, link doesn't work. Eventually the guys here figured out that what you had to do is you have to go and right click the link, copy the link address, go into a new tab, and then paste it using Ctrl V or Control V. And so yeah, if you paste that into here and then press enter, then it'll download the file that you need. And so with that detour out of the way, let's get into the actual tutorial. And so yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to open it up, and we're going to go into the file. We're going to open up the program, and just to kind of do it real quick, we're going to scan it with Microsoft Defender, just to, for peace of mind. But yeah, no threats, it's all good. And so yeah, let's open it up. And what you'll be welcomed with are two menus. One of them is an output log, a command line just showing you what gets extracted from the .wolf file type. And the second one is where you actually go and pick your .wolf file. And so yeah, what you want to do is go and open. You want to find wherever your .wolf file type is. It's usually in the first file of your, or the first folder of your game folder. What you want to do is you want to double click the .wolf file type, and then it's going to think about it for a few seconds, and then it's going to say that it's found 4,164 files. And what you want to do then is you just want to have a look through them, and if you're just looking for one specific sprite within the game, the best thing you can do is you can just go and find it, and it'll come up here. Say if I wanted this picture for some reason, then what you do is you right click it and you can export that specific picture. And so yeah, also another thing too is that I haven't seen any videos in this folder type, and I could be wrong, there could be ones in other games. But it's worth mentioning that I've mainly found PNGs and audio files within this folder, but I could be wrong. It could be also have videos in here, so you'll have to look out for that. But yeah, if you want to extract the entirety of the folder, if you want to just get everything out of it, then what you can do is you can go up to here to export, and you can press the export button. And so it's going to think about it for a while. Dependent on how big your game is, it might freak out for a while and say it's not responding. It's okay. You just want to leave it for a sec, and then eventually it'll be able to get it all out. And I think the reason it's got a load of question marks here is because it's a Japanese game and it's getting confused by the Chinese letters. Maybe, I'm thinking that might be it. And so yeah, once that's done, you've pressed export, so it's exported the entirety of the folder, everything within that .wolf has been extracted. What you want to do is you want to back out of this program, and you want to go to wherever your game folder is. And then on your game folder, you can have a new folder called data, and this data folder is going to have all of the guts of the .wolf file type. And so yeah, if you go into here, you can find all the sprites, all the images, all the creepy horror game images, which is the case with the game that I've got. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And so yeah, if you're just looking for that, then that's basically the video. But one other thing I wanted to talk about, and I kind of mentioned this in a few of my other videos, but what you can do if you're interested is that if you want to go and preserve these sprites that you found in these different pictures, you know, if you've got a set of them, like there's a certain sprites of a certain character that you wanted, or a certain object, a set of objects, then what you can do is you can actually go and upload them to the Sprites resource. And I uploaded them here, and I figured that it would be quite a good thing to do, just because almost nobody knows about this really obscure game, and I didn't want it to be lost to time, as it were, just because it's a really interesting looking game, and it's got a lot of similarities to the Crooked Man and Mad Father and whatnot, and so I figured it'd be worth extracting, and so. Excuse me. And so yeah, I figured that it'd be worth doing, and there's tons of people on here that are willing to help you if you get into any trouble with figuring out how to display the sprites, or how to be able to accurately get a good rip of them and all that kind of thing. There's plenty of guys in here on the forums who can aid with that kind of thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the video that I wanted to share. And so yeah, if you have any issues with this, if you have any problems with this, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to help you as always. But thank you guys for watching this very short tutorial. I figured I'd get this out because no one else has done it yet properly, as in depth as I wanted it to be, and so yeah, I figured it'd be worth doing it today. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this and you like this video, don't forget to subscribe as usual. It'd be a very cool thing to go and do. But with all that being said, I reckon I'll see you next time.